Okay, you can tell this was recorded for AutoTune.
Now wait a minute.
But I am curious what it would sound like if we just tuned it. You know. Do a little comparison.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute, cause it's. Now wait a minute.
Woo! Goddamn. Goddamn! This is what AutoTune breeds. Messy, messy, messy.
I was just about to leave. Just about to leave, about to walk at the door. Now wait a minute, cause I've seen this before. Now wait.
Right here, this word door is a perfect example that when I was singing, I knew it was going straight into AutoTune because of the way I sang it.
Walk at the door.
Door! I would just like, I don't know, I would never let that pass if I didn't think it was going into AutoTune.
About to walk at the door. You're so desperate. You're.
Moses wrote this song a while ago and I'm just adding my vocals to it. It's gonna probably end up having AutoTune, but I wanna see what it sounds like without it first. We're gonna pick our battles because we want the tuning to be doing some work in some places because we want that tuning effect.
Cause I've seen this before.
Like right there.
I was just about to.
Just looking at how messy you can be without Melodyne. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa! Not too bad.
I was just about to leave, about to walk at the door.
Da, da, da.
Desperate for my image. Desperate for my image in your bed.
If I want the effect of AutoTune, but I don't want it doing too much work, you can do some light tuning so that the AutoTune isn't doing as much. It's more of just like an effect added on. Ooh, my God, boy.
I can comprehend what this. I can comprehend what they're saying, like. What they like. And I can comprehend what they're saying, like.
AutoTune is gonna be my saving grace with this song. We're just looking for spots where the AutoTune is gonna have to do too much flattening. You know, we wanna just have a little more control of that.
Begging for more.
That's a spot, right?
For more. Now wait a minute, cause I've seen this before. I was just about to leave, about to walk at the door. You're so desperate for my image and you're begging for more. Now you follow for more. For more. Now you following my footsteps, licking right off the floor.
Okay.
Following my footsteps, following my footsteps, licking right off the floor.
We'll see about that. There's a couple other little spots.
No, I'm telling you.
These are more like little ad libs.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So high. So high. Right off the scary skies.
Yeah. Scary guys.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Coming.
Got me terrified.
There we go.
Pretty terrified.
Just want to make sure that note comes through. If we leave it where it is, it's up to the AutoTune where that one goes. So it's not that I don't want the auto-tune to be active. I just want to pick which note the auto-tune picks, you know? Don't believe in this.
If you don't believe in this.
All these little dips and sways are fine. That's going to be where we get the effect of the auto-tune.
Believe in this. I'm walking out.
Okay, let's just see what the auto-tune does with this. I'm tempted to control it, but let's just see what happens and then decide after.
I'm walking out. 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 Yeah.
This is what's fun about tuning for auto-tune is like you're not too attached to making things perfect. It's more just about like making artistic choices. So it feels less technical and more creative, you know? It's not as deep.
I'm walking out. I'm walking out.
It's totally fair that people feel this way. I feel this way. There's a lot of shame around singing stuff wrong. Like, so obviously pop music especially, but most music, all music is about being accurate, you know? And like with pitch, you're either right or wrong, you know? That's often how it feels. And of course it's not that simple and there's space for interpretation and like creative expression. But in this process of tuning my own vocal, I'm less judgmental of myself because I just know it doesn't matter as much, you know? And if we could have that outlook all the time, you know, even if we were trying to tune more accurately, I don't know, it'd just feel better. You know, I know it's gonna sound good in the end. Maybe that's just like my own battle, but like, I don't know, because there's another tool doing it, I have more trust or something that's gonna sound good in the end. I don't know, it's just like, the point is nothing matters and like, it's more fun, I guess.
So say you never. So high, so high. I'm very high.
Take your word for it. Make sure we put that split in a useful place.
I'm very high.
Let's make the decision a little easier for AutoTune. I like that.
They don't know.
We might risk losing this.
They don't know.
That sounds super plastic and like fake, but that's okay. That's what the AutoTune's gonna do to it anyway. Okay, let's see what it sounds like with AutoTune.
When I hop into that Mac, you getting crushed first.
Now wait a minute.